Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the New York Mets going up against the Athletics. We're all eager to see if his heroics last time out carry over. He was absolutely dialed in at the plate, Singy.
Dialed in is right, partner. Everything seemed to be going his way. Looking forward to seeing if that same timing and energy carries over in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. So here's the lefty, Killian Benitez. What do we have on him?
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
And stepping in for New York, Brett Early.
Number 5.
A little bit high. And this one is off and running.
Ball 1, no strikes.
In the air, left field, Kazarian should have this one. Corrals it. And there's one away. Here's a Mets lineup now. And one of the most exciting young stars in the sport, Luis Nunez.
Well, these days we know teams, they put a game plan together for every hitter in a lineup. But a guy like this, they circle him, make sure he doesn't beat you. So they put in a little extra time and effort on how they're going to approach him. He can be a huge difference maker when he's hot. So it's going to be fun to see how they try to work him right here.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Kazarian makes the grab for the second out.
Batting third, shortstop, number 1.
And now the shortstop, Herb Dorsey.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Dorsey turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Fernandez makes the grab, and that's the inning. We head to the bottom of the first. No score. And we're back. And pitching here today, Luis Nunez. What do you look for here?
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match. But I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
Here's the center fielder, Emil Rivera.
Lots of rookies can have a hot streak, but once the league gets a book on you, starts attacking you differently, things can shift in a hurry. I'm interested to see how he handles those adjustments.
Rivera patrolling center field, 28 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Right through there for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
The 0-2. stays alive. That one drilled left field. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Turned on that inside pitch nicely and ripped it down the line to pick up 2 bases. That can be a tough pitch to keep fair, but his timing was great.
William Banks up next for the A's. There's a strike. Rivera leads off second with nobody out. Next pitch is outside. At the belt and fires. And foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Man at second. Lifted in the air, right field. Hunter makes the grab, 1 away.
Batting third.
And time now to check out the A's lineup. And Singy against the southpaw on the mound. The Skippers loaded this lineup with righty bats.
Certainly following the conventional wisdom here, Boo. That extra split second can make a big difference for a hitter. So these righty batters will need to take advantage and make this tactical move pay off.
Next up for the A's, DeAndre McDaniel. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. And that one's a little bit low. Ball 1.
1-0.
1 out and a runner at second here in the second game of the series. Yeah, that's fouled off. On the ground, out to short, Dorsey. The throw to first, and there are 2 outs.
Batting fourth, left fielder, number 25.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position, Kazarian, the next to hit. That's to third. Gets it to first, and that is that. The A's strand 1. We played an inning, no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Leroy Hunter. Hunter with another scorching run of play lately.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
Fastball for a strike. Next one misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson to some, Boog, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
Check swing, and he went 1-2. Singing, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
Just
inside,
off the
ball
inside corner, and the count is even 2-2. That one lifted to left. That gets down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, as hot hitting continues, he's been getting great results lately. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
So up next, Rich Edney. 2 hits in the game last night. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second.
Well, this is a real momentum killer after the leadoff single. Tried to steal second base on the first pitch. Defense was all over it. Nicely done from behind the plate with the catch and throw. Then a quick tag before he reaches the base.
1 out, base is empty. Ball one there. Breaks his bat and pops it up. Benitez makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
2 outs, base is empty. Sean Klein up now for the Mets, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. That
Ball
misses
one.
the zone, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
No score here in the second. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Kazarian makes the catch, and that'll do it. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. We head to the bottom of the second. And the batter now, Chance Fernandez.
First baseman, number 16.
Nunez back to work. And there's a strike.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Ball. I got a ball, 1 strike.
And that's
ball
off
2.
the inside edge. 2-1. And there's a ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Next up for the A's, Mackenzie Lucas. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Nobody out. Runner at first. Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one ripped. This one's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Batting 7, third baseman, number 54.
Now, Cesar Santiago. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Fernandez at first, one gone. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Up and in, 1-2 to count.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way, coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Nicholas Lawson up next for the A's. 3 hits and a loss last night. That's in for a strike. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Hunter makes the grab, and the inning is over. We'll move to the third with no score. On to the third inning, and stepping in for New York, Jeff Nettles. And that is downstairs. Ball one.
No strikes.
Just missed.
2-0.
Hit hard, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Now at the plate, Joaquim Moreno, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. And that misses. And that's ball one. Top of the third, no score. And that one clips the corner.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. That's ball 2.
Next offering is fouled back. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That one outside, and now it's 3-2. Runner at first with no outs here. Lifted in the air, right center field. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Luis Nunez digs in now. That's off the inside corner, and that is ball one. Man at first, one away. And a sac bunt here. There's one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
He's good.
Sometimes getting down a good bunt can just be so difficult right there. You admire the pitcher for putting it down in play, but just a little too hard at the first baseman. You don't see that defensive play very often, so you got to tip your cap to the defense.
And stepping in is the speedy Brett Early. He's 0 for 1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the count. No, inside.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Rivera on the move. He makes the grab, and that's the third out. So one hit is all they get. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Killian Benitez. On the ground to third, Nettles. Slings to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Now batting, number 31.
So the lineup flips over. Emil Rivera up next for the A's. Doubled his first time. Splits the plate. Strike one.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Tap dances out of the way of that one.
Ball 2.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
One down, base is empty. In the air, right field. Hunter sizes this one up, and it's caught for the out.
Now batting, number 45.
William Banks up next for the A's. Flied to right his first time. There's a strike.
In this situation, as the number 2 hitter, 2 out, nobody on, you want to be a table setter. Work the at bat, get deep, whatever it takes, get on first base.
2 out, space is empty. Owen Chu now. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
And that one missing low.
2-2 the count.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
2 outs. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. In the air, out towards right center. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. On to the 4th, still scoreless. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. In
One
the
ball,
dirt, now
2
1-2.
strikes.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. He's got it, and there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Dorsey, 23 years old. What a run over the last 10 as he's hitting over 400 during that span. Dorsey takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. 4th inning underway, no score. One down, base is empty. Breaking ball misses down and away. Just missed.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
3-1 is on the way. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
Full count. 3-2.
All tied up. Top half of inning number 4. Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first.
Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the base.
Runner takes off.
Nope.
Pitch
Ball
misses.
1.
Safe at second with a stolen base. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Dorsey, the runner at second with one away. Check on the runner, and he's back in on a dive. In the air, left field, down the line, and it stays fair. In comes the first run of the game. It's 1-0 Mets.
Well, that's a lonely feeling for an outfielder. The read wasn't great, and it really hurts when it costs your team a run.
One out, runner at second. Edney now at the plate. First time up was a pop out. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out. The flip to the pitcher covering. Quick recovery from the misplay. Pays off for the out. And here's the catcher, Sean Klein. Fly to left his first time. Check swing, called strike. Two outs with a runner at third. Pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runner at third, 2 away. In the dirt, but kept close. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit. In comes the run from third. And it's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to. And you're never trying to do that as a hitter. But when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
2 outs, runner at first. Now here is Jeff Nettles. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Just missed. Two outs. And another ball.
Inside.
Here's a high chopper, and that one handled. Fires across the diamond. That ends the frame. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Mets 2 and the A's 0. Bottom 4, and now here is DeAndre McDaniel.
Number 29.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And the first offering is not close. That's towards center. Early. Settles underneath it. Brings it in. 1 away.
Now batting, number 25.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Gerald Kazarian. Grounded out his first time up. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one the other way. This one could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. The throw into second, and he's got it doubled.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Man at second with 1 away. Chance Fernandez getting ready to hit. He reached on a walk his first time. And that's off
the plate.
The inside edge. 1-0. Lined, and that's a base hit. Kazarian coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they trail by 1.
Everything came together for him. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
1 gone, runner at first. Next up for the A's, Mackenzie Lucas. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And that misses. And the count is 1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And that's outside. 2 balls and a strike.
That's ball 3.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Fly ball out towards left field. On its way. And that one becomes property of the beast. So he goes yard to left. His second of the year. And that's how they take the lead. It's 3-2.
He just sparked this home crowd in a big way. What a swing. No, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
And here is Cesar Santiago. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1.
A's leading by a run. Popped up. Edney makes the grab. 2 down.
Oh, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or weak contact.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Nicholas Lawson. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
This one popped up. Shirley makes the catch, inning over. The A's with a 2-run blast. It's 3-2 A's. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Benitez back to work. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Liner snagged at first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And now the pitcher, Luis Nunez. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
And a swing and a miss.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Check swing, called strike.
One ball, 2 strikes.
The Mets trailing by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
So digging in, Brett Early, 0 for 2 in this one. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. He swings and fouls one off. That one
ball,
not close.
2 strikes.
Now 1-2. Started after it, appeal to first, and he held back, according to Larry Bullard. Next offering is down low. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
battling here as he fouls it away. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a ball popped up. McDaniel sizing this one up. Makes the grab. And that is that. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. And it's still a 3-2 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the pitcher, Killian Benitez. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 1.
1-0.
And that drops in for a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
So now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Emil Rivera. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Great catch, foul ground up against the wall.
Now batting, number 45.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, William Banks. To the right side, Edney. He takes it on his own. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing there for the A's, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Top of the 6th inning, and stepping in for New York, Earl Shirley.
46.
Now here's a flare off the bat. Zips it to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Now batting, number 1.
Now it's the shortstop, Herb Dorsey.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And a strike in there.
0-1
The Mets down by a run, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Flashes the leather on the running catch. Out number 2.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Hunter in the box now. No balls and a strike.
As a left-handed hitter, you kind of expect that breaking ball from the lefty, so you just want to track it and get an idea, because you know it's going to come into play later in the at-bat.
outside. And the count 1-2. And that just misses.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Got him looking. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. No runs, no hits, no errors. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the A's 3 and the Mets 2. Bottom of the 6. Here's the second baseman, DeAndre McDaniel.
Number 29.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike. And ball one. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that's a fair ball.
Now batting, number 25.
Man at first, Gerald Kazarian will hit next. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Phil Beck, the left-hander, up and throwing. Estrada getting loose as well. McDaniel gets his lead at first with nobody out. Fouled off left side. There goes the runner. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, they get the strikeout there, and what kind of stood out to me was that they weren't shying away from contact. Every single pitch was in the strike zone, and that tells me they wanted to attack him, and it paid off.
Chance Fernandez up next for the A's. A walk, and he's also singled. Runner on the move. There's the ball. Go! Save!
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe it back against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Runner at second here, one gone. Not even close there. Yeah, that's ball two. Man at second. And that clips the inside corner.
Well, it's a good pitch
2
there.
balls, 1
Really
strike.
had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Out to center. Early. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, number 13.
Next up for the A's, Mackenzie Lucas. He had a big swing back in the 4th, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion. And those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Early on his way over. Nabs it, and that is that. The A's strand 1, but they still lead at 3-2. And we're back. New inning getting started. And now the first baseman, Rich Edney. Fought off foul. Hard ground ball for a base knock. And the tying run is on base.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
No outs. Runner at first. Sean Klein up now for the Mets.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Number 8.
And next for the Mets, Jeff Nettles.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. With the tying run on at first, here in the top half of inning number 7. That's too low, and it's 1-1. Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Falls it in, 2 away. So up next for New York, Joaquin Moreno. That one misses. Ball one. The A's
Ball
bullpen
one, no
has some
strike.
movement. Derek Hudson getting loose out there. Tanner getting cranked up as well. Edney off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Step off throw to
No, he's
first.
in there.
Edney back in standing.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
Swing and a pop up in foul ground. And that'll do it. 1 hit, 1 left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the A's 3 and the Mets 2. Discussion happening at home plate now, and I think they're making a double switch. Phil Beck on to pitch now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup on the double switch. Joe Katimer, he'll move into the 9th spot in the lineup. Well, 1-run game digging in. Cesar Santiago.
Number 54.
As the lefty gets to work. And the pitch is
that's out.
outside, ball 1.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Not
2-0.
close with that one, and it's 2-0. And that's in there for a strike. Little slider that finds the mark.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
That
Ball
misses.
3.
Ball 3. And that one hammered. Hunter on the move. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Lawson, the next to hit. That
Ball
misses
1.
the zone, and that's ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
One-run game. The A's looking for some insurance. That's in there, and it's 1-1. Beck. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. That misses,
ball.
and it's 2-1.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Boogie just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
So Mark Kotsay going with a pinch hitter here. Jay Plaza.
Pretty surprised they're going with a pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. One out and a runner at second here at the bottom of the 7th. Next offering is in for a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. He'll score easily. It's 4-2.
Picks himself up an RBI.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So up next, Emil Rivera, 1 for 3. Making a move at first, on to run for the A's, Darryl Nair. That's a slider for a strike. Back in his rookie season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a 2-seamer, and he works in a slider. Now 1-1.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
And there's a ball.
2.
That's in there. That is strike 2.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
The 2-2. That one missed.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
On the ground, a short could be 2. 1 at second, and that's 2. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now 4-2. Back after this on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Matt Tanner.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Here's the third baseman, Joe Katimer. Entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. That missed inside, and it's 1-0. And that's downstairs and outside. That one misses, and now 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Inside, and that's ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Brett Early digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Tanner checks the runner. Katimer gets back easily. And fouled off. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss and a slider.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Tying run at the plate. Off the mark there. Going to count 1 and 2. Got one out to right, and that's a foul ball. Katimer gets his lead at first, nobody out. That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. The tying run at the plate. Out to short, and a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
And stepping in for New York, Earl Shirley. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Pitch misses there. 1-0.
1-0.
First and second here, no outs. swing and a miss. And 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's inside.
That's inside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
The other way. Good feed. That's
He's
one.
out.
How about that double play?
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And next for the Mets, Herb Dorsey. First pitch misses. Two outs and one in scoring position.
Aye. 1-1.
And a count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Fastball is outside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
In plenty of time to first, and that is the inning. Mets strand one, still down by a count of 4-2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth, Cash Estrada.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now, William Banks.
Shortstop, number 45.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Right through there for a strike. The shortstop takes the ball. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Robbie Wolf getting ready to go. Shipley also getting ready. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Klein down to first with it. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice two-strike pitch, though.
Next to hit, DeAndre McDaniel. First pitch doesn't find the zone. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark. But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high-leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
One down, base is empty. A little bit low.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
Hey!
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Kazarian in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. That one lined into left field, and that's base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Chance Fernandez up next for the A's. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1.
Kazarian leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that's way high. And the count is 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And misses inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a miss. Tosses to first. That's out number 3. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Through 8 full, it's the Athletics 4 and the Mets 2. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Robbie Wolf. A chance at his first save of the year. And stepping in for New York, Leroy Hunter.
Number 20.
First pitch just misses. And a big swing and a miss.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
One now. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
He's 2 outs away. Edney now at the plate. Swing and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's the catcher, Sean Klein. Late on that fastball.
0-1's the count.
With the tying run at the plate, here at the top of the 9th. Pitch misses. 1-1.
1 ball,
Home plate
1
umpires
strike.
trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Tying run at the plate. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. And that one in the air center field. Rivera in position. Brings it in. And there's 2 down. Mets going with a pinch hitter, Phil Chapman.
And he's got a little pop in his bat, Boog. Don't sleep on him. He's hit some home runs in the past.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fastball for a strike. 2 outs. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
2-2 to the count.
Wolf is just 1 strike away.
3-2.
Misses inside. 3-2 now.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Gets a piece and stays alive. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
Now a chance for Joaquin Moreno.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
And there's a strike. Two on, 2 outs. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Two on, 2 outs. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Lawson collects, fires to first. In-time ball game. And the strikeout ends it.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
And your final 4-2. The A's hang on to win it. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. All set to bring you MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the New York Mets taking on the Athletics. Well, Singy, today's starter has really struggled of late. He's been missing his spots, and hitters are taking advantage.
Boog, and when you're in a slump like this, every little thing feels like it's going against you. He'll look to settle in early and hopefully find that spark again.
We'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set. And on the hill, the lefty, Andreas Guzman. What do you have on him, Siggy?
The spin rate on the curveball is incredible. Hitters know they're going to see a lot of them today. Stay back, be patient, and hit the ball the other way.
And stepping in for New York, Brett Early.
Center fielder, number 5.
Out towards left center. Rivera sizes this one up. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. And we check out the guy in the 7th spot, Jeff Nettles.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and, he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
And first offering is fouled off. One out, base is empty. Up and in, and it's a ball and a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
2 balls,
and that's in the dirt. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Fires over to first. He's out.
Batting third, shortstop.
2 outs, base is empty. Herb Dorsey up now for the Mets. 3 for 9 of the series coming in. Dorsey throws right, bats left. 23 years old, and he's been wearing out home plate lately. He scored 10 times in the last 10 games. This one in the air. Winter settles underneath it. Makes the catch, and that'll do it. Mets go down quickly, and the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here with my pal Singy. Today's starting pitcher, Owen Pierre.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Emil Rivera leading things off and takes a strike. Next offering is downstairs. The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up. This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And it remains 2-2. This one in the air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One down. Take a look at the lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
William Banks will hit next. That one outside. Ball one. Just missed.
That's a ball.
Gets the call. 3-1. Liner, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. DeAndre McDaniel up next for the A's. He's got 4 hits in the series on 9 at-bats. And that's
ball
downstairs. One. And that's ball one. Banks, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And another ball.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
In there at the knees. Man at first, 1 away. This one smoked out to left. And he makes the catch. 2 down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Tommy Turnwall. That's a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the third and final game of the series. In for a strike. 0-2 now.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3. The A's strand 1. Scoreless after 1. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for New York, Leroy Hunter. Guzman back to work. That's outside. And that's ball 1. The pitch. Base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Throw back in holds him at first, so just a single.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Now it's going to be Rich Edney. And that one a little below the knees, and it's 1-0. Second inning here, no score. And there's the strike. Gary Simmons, our plate umpire today, sort of has a reputation as a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone than most, I'd say. And a wide zone can be tough to deal with as a hitter because you have to start expanding what you're looking for, covering both sides. And with the stuff pitchers have today, you're just not going to have a lot of success.
Swing and a pop-up. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, Boog, they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them.
Sean Klein, batting with one down, takes a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
And that is out of play. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
No, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well, and you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
So up next for New York, Jeff Nettles. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. Runner takes off. Pitch is high. Throw to second. Out there. And that ends the inning.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Gerald Kazarian.
Number 25.
pitch misses inside. And that is ball one.
That's ball two.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
On the ground to the left. In there safely. Next up for the A's, Scotty Rockwell.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level playing at night.
There's the strike. Kazarian on at first, nobody out. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you'd have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the 0-2. Line drive, and it stays fair. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Lewis Winter getting ready to hit. Swing and a foul out of play. That one drifts inside. First and second, no outs here in the rubber match of this three-game series. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Moreno has a beat on it. Makes the grab, one down.
Batting catcher, number 26.
And here's the rookie catcher, Nicholas Lawson.
It's early, but these at-bats can impact the game just as much as they do later. Here's a chance to set the tone early for your team.
And he takes one right on the black. And it's 0-1.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
One out. Runners at first and second. That misses.
I got a ball, one
and the
strike.
count even 1-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning. See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Next pitch is downstairs. Runners at first and second with one gone. Bottom half of inning number 2. And that's a little bit high. And the count's full. Guzman in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And that'll load the bases. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Andreas Guzman. Golden opportunity right here. Late swing, foul to the left.
Right through there for a strike. I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
One out, bases full. Way inside.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Emil Rivera up next for the A's. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Misses outside, ball 1. That one missed.
No
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. Outside low, 3-0.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Two outs. Bases are full. That one down the line, and it's just foul. That was close. Back to work, 3-2 now. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Number 8.
The pitch. And that misses. Ball 1. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. That one misses. 3 balls, no strikes. On a line, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
I know swinging at a 3-0 pitch can be debated, but at the end of the day, it's a hitter's count. You know a strike is coming, so why not take advantage and attack the pitch? That was a good piece of hitting, and it paid off with the base hit.
Joaquin Moreno up now for the Mets. Hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Nettles aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
A pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
0-2 now. Stays alive. Swing and a ball popped up. Banks hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting 9th, pitcher number 47.
And next up is the rookie pitcher, Owen Peer. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Fires to first on the run. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. So that's hit number 1 of his major league career. Not sure how many more of those he'll get, but it's still cool for him for sure.
Yeah, pitcher or not, that first career hit is one of the most special you'll ever get. Every person that's played this game at one point swung the bat. I think he'll have the ball front and center on his trophy case for a long time.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Brett Early. Flied to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone.
That's a ball. 1-1.
Fastball is outside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 1 out. Now he breaks as bad as it's put in play. Reaching for it, makes the catch. So 2 down now, and here is Earl Shirley.
Keep an eye on this at bat because even though it's early, it could change the outcome of this game. Look for your pitch and attack it.
Late on that fastball.
Well, a come and get your fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Two aboard, 2 outs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That's back there. Hauls it in on the warning track. 2 left on. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. No score. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Shortstop, number 45.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Just missed. The 1-1 is fouled off. Line drive, base hit right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
DeAndre McDaniel digs in now. 0 for 1 so far.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Nobody out. Runner at first. In there at the knees. And now it's even 1-1.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
And a count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Got him swinging. Throw. Safe. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Tommy Turnwall, the next to hit. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. One out and a runner at second here in the last half of the third. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one's got a chance. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Now batting, number 25.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Kazarian will hit next. He's 0 for 1. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Banks on third with 2 out. That's off the mark, and it's 1-1. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Whips it across, and that is that. On to the fourth, still scoreless. Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. Foul ball there. The shortstop takes the ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And now 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time. And the drop third strike leads to the first out.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
At the plate, Leroy Hunter. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Right through there for a strike. Hunter, in his rookie season, 28 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Clips the corner. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And next for the Mets, Rich Edney. Flied to right his first time. Here's a rip to short. but he's there for the third out. Nothing doing for the Mets, and we are still scoreless. And we're back, ready to go, bottom four. Now it's the right fielder, Scotty Rockwell. And there's a foul ball. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Left field. And it drops in. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit.
Stepping in, Lewis Winter. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Runner at first with no outs here. Hit hard but foul off to the left.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one off the mark. 1-2 the count.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And that one is inside.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Breaking ball in there, got him looking. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well, you could tell he wasn't expecting that ball to break back in on him. He may have been looking for something away, maybe something soft, but that slider on the inside corner absolutely froze him.
Nicholas Lawson up next for the A's. Walked his first time. Just missed.
1-0.
Rockwell, the base runner at first with 1 out. That's in there. And the count 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. And that one becomes property of the beast. His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if he's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And You know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Base is empty, one away. Next up for the A's, Andrés Guzman. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Still only one out here in the inning. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
And that's way high. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Moreno on the move. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Emil Rivera. 0 for 2 in this one. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fastball for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Ball 1 there. That's way outside. It's 2-2. 2 outs, base is empty. This to third. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Banks getting ready to hit. He's 2 for 2. That's in there. Strike 1. The A's looking to add another. Center field early. He makes the grab, and the inning is over. The A's with a 2-run blast as the A's are on top. This is MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Coming up, we head to the 5th. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Guzman back to work. That's a little bit low.
Well, these Mets just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Way out front for strike 2.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Here's a 1-2. Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Well, he seems to have brought that breaking ball back to the corner just enough to get the call, but I don't think it quite had the zone. That's one of those that can easily go either way, and you just have to try to fight it off if you recognize it soon enough and just don't let the umpire make the decision.
Now the third baseman, Jeff Nettles. A single his first time. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Right through there for a strike. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that.
Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Here's the left fielder, Joaquim Moreno. That one fouled off. Nettles leads off first with 1 away. Gets the call, and it's 0-2. And that one is inside ball 1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Flails at that one. It's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And now the pitcher, Owen Peer. Tap foul at the plate.
Hey! 0-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the A's 2 and the Mets nothing. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the second baseman, DeAndre McDaniel.
29.
That one
Counts
way
1-0.
outside, and that's ball one. And
Ball
another
two.
ball.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
And that's outside.
That's out.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And that one is in for a strike. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91.
3-2.
That one misses.
Take
So
your
a
aim.
leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So a man aboard. Here's a big power threat. Tommy Turnwall. He has, as they like to say,
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
that's right. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw to second and great jump.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe it back against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
And the 1-0. On the inside corner for a strike. Man at second. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. And the count 1-2. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. The next
Ball
offering
two.
misses, and it's 2-2. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Three and 2 now. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Getting the out was never going to be easy. The wild pitch outside made things very difficult behind the plate, and it turned into a stolen base opportunity.
Gerald Kazarian up next for the A's. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Action in the Mets bullpen. Roger Domine up and loosening in the pen. Herman warming up as well. Swinging a foul straight back. towards the corner. Fair ball. Lead runner around second. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay. Head first, slide safe at the plate. And they lead by 4.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Owen Pierre out of the game, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Roger Domine. And he has some nasty breaking stuff. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Rockwell now at the plate. In there, and it's 0-1.
You know, these Athletics really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
Runner at second, nobody out. And that is downstairs. Now 1-2. Good eye right there.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Next pitch misses, and it's 3-2. No outs. Runner on second. Hit in the air out to center field. One away.
Now batting, number 6.
Next up for the A's, Lewis Winter. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Inside. And it's 1-0.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Kazarian over at second, one down. Pitch is in there, and a count 2-1. That's a hit. And now 2 aboard. Man, Singy, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit velo 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, Boog. I mean, that right there is an absolute missile. And he just put a great swing on it, squared it up perfectly. Those are the ones that feel really good.
And now, Nicholas Lawson.
Ball
and
that
that's
time.
too high. First and third, one down. That one finds the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Andreas Guzman. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Well, you got to go for the strikeout here. Pitcher at the plate, attack it just like it's any other hitter.
Runner on the go. Pitch
1 ball,
outside.
2 strikes.
Throw to second. Ow! And that'll end it. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 4-0 ball game. 6th inning coming up on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Brett Early. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Ball 1.
And that misses. 1-1. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Pitch misses. 2-2.
2-2 the count.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Shirley in the box again, takes the strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away. Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Dorsey stands in now and watches strike one.
0-1's the count.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the sixth. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-1.
And now 1-2.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Next pitch misses inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Down in order go the Mets. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Eric Herman. He last pitched 2 days ago. So now here's the pitcher, Andreas Guzman.
Number 37.
And the pitch. And that one missing low.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
On the ground. And that's just foul. Swinging a foul straight back. And a ball and 2 strikes. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. A little bit high. Ball 2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off.
Fights it off. He'll see another. That's down and in.
Count.
To kick the 3-2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Rivera in the box now. No balls and a strike. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Cash Estrada up and throwing. Clemente also throwing. One down, base is empty. Next offering misses down and away. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And there's a ball.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Out to short. Finds its way through, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting number 45.
And now it's going to be William Banks.
Runner.
There goes the runner. Pitch is low. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. That missed by a lot. And that's ball 2. And another ball. Three-0 down. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Pulls up, and that's in there for a knock. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe. He beats the tag, and the lead is up to 5. Runner on at first with 1 gone. DeAndre McDaniel digs in now. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Throw. Save.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
Banks leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. And down on strikes he goes, 2 away. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Tommy Turnwall. That catches the corner. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Goes down looking. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And the lead is now 5-0. 6 innings in the books on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th. And stepping in for New York, Leroy Hunter.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Strike 2. That one missed.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
And that one is in the dirt. 2-2. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Reaching down, makes the catch.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
So digging in, Rich Edney. Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
2 down, bases empty. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Sean Klein, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And another ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
The A's leading by 5 here in the top half of inning number 7. That's too low. And it's 3-0.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Hey! That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. And gone! He muscles that one out the opposite way. Home run number 5 on the season, and they're chipping away. It's 5-1.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So 2 away with nobody on. So up next for New York, Jeff Nettles. High in the air, out to right. Rockwell drops into the glove, and that is that. Mets do get one back, though, on the solo homer. It's now 5-1. And possibly a double switch coming now as a meeting taking place near the home plate area. Mick Clemente on a pitch now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup on the double switch. Joe Katimer, he'll move into the 9th spot in the lineup. Now the left fielder, Gerald Kazarian.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Clemente, in his rookie season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seamer, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Got him swinging. Next up for the A's, Scotty Rockwell. That's in there. 0-1. On the corner for a strike. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter, and I'm so glad I'm retired.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Corrals it. And that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Joaquin Moreno.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Swing and a miss. Guzman still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
That's a base hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And now Joe Katimer getting his first appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench defensively. His manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the A's bullpen. So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Derek Hudson.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
That one hit to right. Rockwell settles under it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting number 5.
And now the center fielder, Brett Early. 0 for 3 in this one.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game. This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Moreno leads off first with one away.
Two balls.
In the dirt, blocked. Right side, Rockwell puts it away for the out.
Now batting number 46.
Now the number 2 hitter, Earl Shirley. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
The Athletics leading by 4, and we're in the top of the 8th. Just missed. That clips the corner.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
That one fouled off, 2-2. Way high.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Dorsey waiting to hit for the Mets. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Derek Hudson gives way, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching.
So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Bud
Number
Hampton.
46.
Dorsey
That's a ball.
stands in with 2 away as he takes a
Counts
ball.
1-0.
2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Hit in the air, left field. He's got it, and that is that. 2 left for the Mets. They're down here 5-1. On to the bottom of the 8th. And the batter now, Nicholas Lawson.
Number 26.
Clemente back to work.
That's a
Close,
ball.
but called a ball. And
1-0.
that's ball 1. The Athletics have some bullpen action. Will Flaherty, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Grounds 1 to short. Dorsey handles, throws to first, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Number 46.
Next up for the A's. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Chance Fernandez.
Pretty surprised they're going with a pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
And first offering is fouled off. Late with the swing there.
0-2 is the count.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And that one becomes property of the beast. A solo shot. And they add on. It's 6-1.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter.
It's so tough to come in as a pinch hitter and have success. I mean, you really have to keep yourself locked into the game and ready at any time. So it's always impressive to me when someone jumps in there and hits it out. It's a huge lift for your ball club as well.
And now Emil Rivera. There's a strike. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Bangs
Ball 1,
at
no
the
strike.
plate and takes high there. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
2-2 the count.
Next pitch is inside, and it's a full count.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
That's ball
Nope.
4. Tried
Ball
another
4.
fastball, but missed the spot.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Runner takes off, pitches low,
Damn.
and safe. It's a stolen base. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. Runner at second, 2 down. Next offering is down low. 2 balls, no strikes. Strike on the inside corner.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Coming home, he will score.
Comes through with the RBI. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Next up for the A's, Tommy Turnwall. In there at the knees, it's 0-1. McDaniel stands at second with 2 gone. And a foul ball. Up and in, and it's 1-2. Next offering is outside.
2 strikes.
Two outs and 1 in scoring position. In the air to left center. And that's the inning. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. 9th inning coming up. It's the A's 7 and the Mets 1. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound, Barry Shipley.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Leroy Hunter up now for the Mets. And that one is downstairs. 1-0.
I can't play around with
1-0.
him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Just
Inside
off
ball.
the inside edge. And that
That's
one a little
ball
bit
3.
high.
3-0.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
So a man at first. Rich Edney up now for the Mets. He swings and fouls one off.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
And the 0-1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
No
The
ball, 2
A's
strikes.
up big in this one here at the top of the 9th. Off the
Ball
plate
is
inside.
inside.
And the count 1-2.
This hitter's been seeing good velocity in the at-bat. It's kind of set up for that changeup. He hasn't seen it yet. Looks just like a fastball out of the hand.
The 1-2.
2-2 the count.
In the dirt. fouled off, and they'll do it again. Got him swinging. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
And next for the Mets, Sean Klein. He's already homered here in this one. And that's in for a strike. Swings through that.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Now only one out remaining.
Back-to-back curveballs and back-to-back whiffs. And I tell you what, that's having a feel for what you can beat a hitter with. And clearly, he wasn't picking up that breaking ball at all.
And fastball misses outside for a ball. And that is ball one. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And that'll do it. The A's win the last two to take the three-game series. Guzman with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
And a 7-1 finish in this one. The A's are victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon for the next Game of the Week.